Shalom. I just came to check out a piece of property that Royal Roots just purchased or is in the process of purchasing. It is on a hill, but it has potential. And so I'm gonna take some videos. Now, one of the things, of course, that sold Huldah really, and I know you can't really see it on camera, is this view right here. Look at that. Now, of course, I'm standing behind the house and taking a picture because I came by here to see the condition of the house and how bad it really is. But anyway, the place is gorgeous. I came up here before. I didn't see the potential like she did, and then I came back and I'm like, wow, this is nice. So it's a lot of work, but I want to take some early pictures. I think we can turn it into something really nice. So just gonna start by just gonna get some of this stuff out the way. We got a bin coming in about a week. We're just moving this so we can see the floor, to see the damage on the, which is the east wall, which is the front of the trailer. The project that we're working on, this project, is a 1958 Flamingo. And I think, first of all, I think that's just cool, by the way. That it's just something that old and it's still standing. And Huldah has a lot of plans for it. The very first thing we're getting ready to do is remove this stuff off of all the paneling off of here. Then pull this little piece of nasty carpet out, and then see how much damage is done to the floor. Okay, so you want to breathe a little heavy because we're really high. This is up in the mountains. I don't know if you've seen the view from here, but the air is very thin.
Is that what it is, babe?
Normally I'll be knocking this out without. So it is a 1958 Flamingo, single wide, 60 feet long, 12 feet wide. So 12 feet wide, 60 feet long, and this one has not been lived in 20 years. But
has some interesting.
Look at these retro lights.
I like those.
So you have this one. You know, really, to be honest,
I might keep a couple of these.
I was going to say, we might be able to even. I mean, 1958. Come on. I mean, look. 1958. Look at the guns.
Yeah, all those I would keep and spray paint the top.
And that, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, just to have a
little resemblance of
resemblance. Yeah. I mean, everything's gonna be torn out, but look at the style of knobs. I didn't say that. I'm just making a point. This is 1958. It's crazy. It's kind of cool. But anyway, 1958. Hasn't been lived in 20 years. It's been up in the mountains. And so if the water damage, like, because this could just be condensation. It could be just because it's wet on the edges. But if it's not wet in the whole trailer, then there's a lot of it that we can save. And then we're going to remodel it. And, you know, but yeah, so that's why we did this. Let's throw this out.
It's still plugged in.
So Huldah already, she did this last time we were here when she was checking on the rot of the wall, and we just couldn't get back here because there was things in the way. But you can tell that we definitely had a leak here. But remember that the front part of the trailer is like sticking out. We'll have to show you that from the other side. We're hoping this is what I'm getting ready to do now. Oh, I gotta take this off. We're hoping that from here to the bottom, to here to the bottom, once we remove these panels, we're hoping that we can just replace the studs that's in here without having to, you know, tear every single thing out and like jack it up and all that kind of stuff. Because if we can just like take out the studs that's bad and replace them, it would be better. But if it's rotten all the way back to here, then of course this whole floor is going to have to be redone.
You know, you've done a lot of stuff like this. Remember at a previous location, we pulled that whole subfloor out. Like, we've done the subflooring. It's just, it's a different.
We have replaced, when we were in Daly City, we were literally on the ocean. It was a cliff and it was an ocean. So there was moisture in the back, and the back rooms were just rotten. All the floor,
shoved with stuff to the ceiling.
Yeah, it was. As a matter of fact, they had actually just, the church just had put a piece of wood so people couldn't even go in the back because the floor was that terrible. So when we went in there, we found out how rotten it was. We literally tore the whole floor down. I mean, all the way. Went to the store, we got the wood and everything else, and we rebuilt the entire floor. Then we rebuilt the wall. Then we rebuilt the window and everything. Then we came back with a regular floor on top. So this project reminds us a lot of that project. Because
all the squirrel and mouse droppings.
I mean, because of the moisture, and unfortunately it just rained. So unfortunately, because of the moisture, most likely this whole floor is going to come out, which we're planning on that anyway. So finishing that, this was the thing I thought was alive.
What's that? First order of business is to see what's under this carpet. All right. Here we go. Well, something. They actually had a piece of plywood on top of this bottom floor, so it actually preserved a lot of the flooring underneath. It's not completely rotted out, which is super positive. And so we're gonna see what it looks like around the edges, and then maybe a little piece under this one portion. Who would have thought that the wood behind this was gonna look like this? That is epic. And if you look down here, it's not even running down here on the board. See that?
Oh yeah, there we go.
See that? All right, so this is our school bus for the day, and we're taking a field trip up to Masada Shalom. We actually closed escrow today, so we're gonna take the kids up, check out the property. So let's see what's happening.
Shalom.
Shalom, Hulam. Shalom, Hulam. Shalom.
Okay, so what are we doing? We are clearing out this area to bring in the new RV. So behind us, and Lauren can show you after we cover this area, is an existing single-wide mobile home. And so we're going to take this existing single-wide mobile home and actually refurbish it. But while we're refurbishing, you gotta have a place to stay, right? So there was actually a carport in this area. There's trees and all kind of stuff. So these lovely gentlemen here are dismantling this area and cleaning it out so that we can bring the new RV in there. So behind us, there's a deck. And this deck is going to come out so that the RV can literally come on the trailer backwards, down this narrow path, back into the existing space here where the deck is, and then pull in forward for its permanent home. And then what we're gonna do is rebuild the deck on this area and build another deck on that area over there. So we got a little project for us, and we only have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get all this work done. Let's see.
Yep. Oh, she's backing up. What?
Uh-oh, she done got the stand, the 90 stand.
There you go.
I did that thing.
place. Hopefully there'll be many more of these evenings. Wintertime, it'll be nice.
Here, check out what the kids are doing. They got their little house over here. Yeah, I'm coming to record some of the kids' work.
We got to get some. We probably have to redo the door. It's
yeah,
in pretty bad shape. It's coming apart. But with all that wood from that other thing that we just tore down, we should be able to.
Oh, we can restore it.
We could just take. Yeah, I think we could take this off. Take it over there and get the right measurement. No, we'll take the whole door off.
Right.
Exactly. So, who has a flathead? Who has a flathead?
Me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna come in and see what you guys got going on here. All right.
Look.
You're
Come
setting
over here. Come over here. So look, this is our chart that who can come in. But actually, there's
Okay, I'll bring that here.
Kale.
Kale's on there too, huh?
Yeah, because, but don't tell anybody.
Kale better be on there.
And right here too.
Kale can come in, and I mean it.
All right.
One of you guys did this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you did, because the screw's sticking out on the other
On the other
side.
That was
side.
me.
That was you?
Just for fun.
Well, it's looking good, guys. Looking good. We'll have to do an update once you get some more
I
work
was
done.
gonna make
So,
like cover that right there with wood.
Yeah, that's why she
Ari
put this
said
right
she's
here.
really cold, so I can drill that anytime.
Oh, okay.
So right
no,
now I'm
we
just
need
gonna
to
drill
take
it
this over
in.
there.
Cool.
Because Ari's really cold.
All right, let's see what happened. So it went through here, hit the glass. And here's the other side. Epic. Thor 101.
How did you
That's so cool.
Go shoot for it. Guys, what'd you guys just do?
Break a mirror.
What else?
Break walls.
You broke some walls down?
Uh-huh.
Clear it out?
Yeah.
Nice, good job. Looks good.
Why? Just real quick. Get the rest.
Alright, I'm gonna take you outside to see what's going on out here. More Yosh is cutting down the tree here. And you can really see the view in the background with that as he's cutting it down.
So, we are getting ready to dismantle half of this deck and clear out this pile of innards from this mobile. So yesterday we spent a lot of time, you know, taking the walls and stuff down. And we have come to the conclusion that it's better to go all the way down to the foundation of the mobile and build up the walls and everything the way we want to, just because of the mold from the air conditioner that's on top and the water that's got behind the walls. It's just going to be a lot of patchworking, and by the time we've patchworked, we'll spend the same amount of time as it would have taken to completely dismantle everything on top and then to rebuild with the same design but with a better floor plan. So still in a rectangular shape on the frame of the mobile, but with an open floor plan like I originally wanted, without having to worry about the position of bearing walls. So this is all the stuff from the inside so far, and we have to get all this stuff out of the way because the RV that'll be up here has to be able to come through, and they can't with this pile of stuff. So I'm gonna move all this up to the top, cut the deck in half so the RV can come down back in here and go into its final resting place, and this should be fun.